Good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday, November the 13th, and it's been a while since I did a video. It's been kind of an eventful couple days. Eventful meaning a lot of stuff's been going on, symptom-wise. I think the last one I did was on Saturday evening. Saturday having been a fairly decent day. Then I didn't feel that great Saturday night, but I woke up Sunday at about 11:15, 11:30, somewhere in that area, which is much later than I like getting up, or waking up anyway. And I woke up and I could barely move. Like I just couldn't get out of bed. I was so tired. And I sat up, sat there for a while, just couldn't get moving. And I got out of the bed and just stood there for a while, and I felt like I just couldn't move. Like I couldn't move. Not like being paralyzed or anything, but my legs were real shaky and just exhausted. And so I had to, and a little bit on the dizzy side. Weak is the word. And I had to sort of hold on to the bed, to walk around the bed and hold on to the walls. And I was trying to get out of the bedroom and go to the bathroom, and when I was washing up, I had to literally hold the vanity with one hand so I could wash, and then switch and hold on with the other hand. And I just really felt awful. And it flashed me back to people. Some of the nurses have told me that there may come a day when you just feel like you just can't get out of bed. You can't do it. You just can't do it. And that's kind of how it felt. And I thought, oh, is that starting? It's one of the issues with this I find hard is that something comes up like that, and is this going to stick? Am I not going to be able to get out of bed tomorrow? But then I have to tell myself, don't do that. Just be with it right now. We'll see what tomorrow brings. So anyway, I got up, I had a little bit of breakfast, and then I decided I wanted to go up to the roof, get some air and some sunshine. I think it was sunny. So I asked my friend and my neighbor to go up and meet me up there. I didn't want to be by myself. So when I was walking up there, I was with my roll leader, the walker, and I was walking down the hall up on the floor where the deck is, and I was so short of breath. I mean short of breath. Like I could barely get any air in. And I was like, wow, this is really, and I was getting really I had to push myself to get down to the end of the hall, because it was closer to get down there and sit than it was to turn around and go back to my apartment. So I just wanted to get there, and I got there and I sat down outside, and I was breathing and breathing and breathing. And then my neighbor came out, and and then all of a sudden I just got so sick to my stomach. This was all on Sunday. So sick to my stomach. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you've ever had the experience where you feel like you might going to be throw up, and then you get your mouth gets full of saliva and waters and stuff. Well, that's what was happening to me on the roof. And I was like, oh geez, here we go. I haven't thrown up in years, but I thought this was, I was going to Sunday, I thought. So I sat there just trying to take some deep breaths to get some oxygen in, and try to relax, take it easy. And finally I did. Felt a little bit better. I didn't get sick, although I looked under the seat in my rollator to make sure I had something to, to get sick into if that was going to happen. But anyway, I didn't get sick. And then when it was time to leave, my neighbor walked me to my door because I just didn't know how I'd be. So I think pretty quickly I just went to bed and rested or had a little snack to eat and then just went right to bed. And yeah, really, really scary feeling. Not so much scary, but just I felt really sick. Not being able to move, feeling shaky, sick to my stomach, just ill. And then it's so weird because then, I went to bed Sunday. As the day went on, I felt a little bit better. Not great, but a little bit better. And I woke up on Monday morning and I was like, I don't feel terrible. I don't feel great, but I never feel great, but I don't feel terrible. I could get up, without that great effort from the day before. So I said, just take it a day at a time. One day, you never know what the next is going to be. So, it was really weird. So that was Monday, and then one of the nurses came on Monday, and yesterday the social worker was here, and we had a pretty good chat. And then today the chaplain came, who is the Buddhist monk. I always enjoy him. And then the nurse also came. And I was talking to her about all this, and we're getting my medication switched over to liquid since I'm having so much trouble swallowing. So I think that should help things out. But, I said, this is just so up and down and up and down. I mean, it's not up and down. It's like down and then a little up, down, a little up. Not like that, but just sort of, So it's in a constant trajectory down. But I never know, like, is this the one that's going to stick? And now I'm not going to be able to get out of bed anymore, or maybe even for a couple days. It's taking it a day at a time, isn't it? This is such a lesson to me in patience and in letting go. And I'm not skilled at either one. I'm not. But I'm working on it. I don't have much more to say because I'm really, 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 really tired. Yeah. I'm just that exhausted. So tomorrow, a friend is coming over for tea. Friday, if I feel like I need a visit, the nurse will come. And then, that's about it for the week. And I need rest. I really need rest. Although that's all I do. It's crazy. And I feel just more and more sort of out of it. You may be able to tell it's the way I'm kind of like, rambling on, but I just feel very disconnected. Very disconnected. So I'm going to stop because I'm getting tired of talking, out of breath talking. So that's all I've got for today. A lot of new symptoms. Don't know where it's all going. Well, I know where it's all going, but you know, it is what it is. And thanks for stopping in. And I hope you're doing well. And so that's it. Good night.